Hi everyone, it's Megan
and Beth.
Welcome to the first video in our Make Memories Not Waste holiday series. With the holidays coming up just around the corner, we wanted to give a few options for making decorations that most likely will be using what you have inside or outside of your home.
These decorations are not only a great way to help you reuse items that you might have otherwise thrown away, but might also help you save some money.
So it's really important to be waste conscious around the holiday season because we're generating typically about 25% more waste.
So we're going to be showing you 5 different DIY decorations that you can make this holiday season. First, you're going to peel the oranges. Try and get the peels in as large of pieces as possible. It'll be easier to cut out that way. Once you have collected these large pieces of peel, you are then going to take your cookie cutter and hammer out the shape. You're going to cut out as many as you need, depends on how long of a string you are wanting to make. Then you use a needle and string and use that to string all your orange peels onto the string. Until you have something like this. This can be used as decoration on its own or can be hung on a tree.
So first, what you're going to want to do is grab an old CD that you're no longer using, and then you're going to want to cut it up into a bunch of small pieces. Next, all you're going to do is take those little pieces that you cut up and just hot glue them all over the ornament. You can overlap them like we did here, or you can put them spaced out. It's totally up to you or what you like. And when you're done, it's going to look something like this.
For this next one, you're just going to need any kind of container. For ours, we used a tin can. We also used an old piece of burlap that we had lying around. You could use wrapping paper or any other kind of wrap. We used a glue gun to attach the burlap to the outside of the tin can, and then added a bit of hot glue on the inside of the can and folded the burlap over. Then we used a couple different types of ribbon and tied it in a bow around the outside of the can. Then we used a couple pieces of greenery and some berries and added it for decoration.
So what you're going to want to do for the toilet paper star is take a ruler and measure out 1 centimeter and mark it on one side of the roll. After that, you're going to want to do the exact same thing on the other side. And this is just to make sure that when you cut the strips out that they're evenly spaced apart. But you don't have to do that at all. You can just wing it if you want. All we did next is just use a ruler to connect the dots on both sides. Once you have all your lines, all you're going to want to do next is take a pair of scissors and cut the strips out. And don't worry if you see pencil marks on the strips, you're really not going to see them once they're hung up. Next, all you're going to want to do is take a glue stick and start gluing the 2 little rolls together. At this point, you just want to make sure that they're lined up properly, otherwise it might look a little bit wonky when you're gluing it together. So once the star is done, you can totally stop here if you want. what we wanted to do is show a second option that you could do. So using a second roll, all we did is fold one of our little pieces in half so that we get 2 points rather than 1, and then we just glued them in between our larger star. We did put a little bit of glue on the inside of the petal just so that it didn't spread out that much, but don't feel like you have to do it. Another option for this star is to paint it or add some sparkles all over it if you like, but we thought it looked good like this. And once your star is done, you can just pull it apart a little bit and spread the points out. And then the last thing we did is take a piece of twine and we just tied a loop on it so that we could hang it on a tree.
For ours, we decided to spray paint our jar white. You could have spray painted it a different color or even left it as is. Then we decided to simply tie a nice ribbon around it, including a tag. We decided to present ours as a gift, and so we put a to and from tag on it. And then put a candle inside.
And there you have it, 5 easy DIY projects.
If you tried any of these projects or you have any other suggestions on ways to reduce waste in the holidays, especially when it comes to your decorations, comment down below and let us know.
Stay tuned for more videos from our holiday series. And remember, make memories, not waste.